I'll ask for a motion to enter back into open session.
So moved.
Second?
All those in favor?
Yes.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to our May 8th meeting of the Tiverton School Committee. New business, item 5A, proposed budget resolution. Ms. Palish?
Good evening, everyone. I know you're not here to hear me, so I will try to be brief. We have two budget options coming up May 9th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Budget number one, proposed by our budget committee. Budget number two, proposed by citizen Justin Katz. People may wonder why it's important for the school committee to take a position. I think there's a few reasons. Even though our budget is the same, 1 and 2, I'm very concerned as a school committee member, I'm sure we all are, that budget number 2 uses estimates of revenue for an unopened casino with no backup plan. That's an extremely, extremely dangerous budget position to take, which will impact us, down the road as well. Secondly, I think cutting a planner impacts the schools because a planner helps us manage growth. And the more homes we have, the more children we have, which is wonderful, but it has a budget impact. So it's really important for us to have a professional planner in town to help manage the growth that we are seeing. The third thing that budget number 2 does that really could impact the school committee is it assumes concessions for non-negotiated contracts. So these contracts, our employees work really hard. They have rights both by state law and just because it's the right thing to do. That, they need to be able to negotiate with the people that you've elected to negotiate with them. And by assuming in a budget that you're going to have concessions by someone who's not at that negotiating table, that's very, very dangerous for the town. So personally, I have other reasons, but those are sort of the 3 big reasons why I thought it was important for us to take a position. I'm just going to quickly read through the resolution. Whereas public education is integral to the democratic viability and economic future of Tiverton by directly and indirectly contributing to the intellectual and physical development of children and young adults of our great town. And whereas the entire care, control, and management of all public school interests shall be vested in the Tiverton School Committee. And whereas that public interest includes supporting a budget adoption for the fiscal year ended 2019. And whereas the well-being and success of Tiverton depends on the fiscal health and the ability of local government to provide efficient and progressive public services and adequately invest in public infrastructure. And whereas the continuing fiscal strength of local government in Tiverton depends on adequate, sustainable, and predictable budgets to support local services and capital programs. And whereas the Tiverton Budget Committee has made a comprehensive study and review of the proposed budgets submitted by the town council, town clerk, town treasurer, and school committee in order to achieve an adequate, sustainable, and predictable budget. Now therefore be it resolved that the Tiverton School Committee supports the passage of budget number 1 as proposed by the Tiverton Budget Committee at the financial down referendum to be held May 19th, 2018. This resolution will be hereby passed and adopted by the Tiverton School Committee at our regular school board meeting held on the 8th of May, 2018.
I'll make a motion in favor of accepting this resolution.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, the vote passes unanimously.
Thank you.
We had talked about writing a letter to the editor.
Yeah, I think by consensus, if the school committee is okay with that, Jerry, I think it's important, if you don't mind as the chair, just to short letter, just sort of talking, about which budget, we're
Reflecting the
supporting
spirit
and
of the
why.
resolution.
Yep.
Can I have a motion to that effect?
I'll make a motion to that effect. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, I'd be happy to do that. Okay, we are moving to item 5B, appointment of the new superintendent of schools. First, I'd like to ask Dr. Joseph Verardi, who led the committee in the search, to come up and give us a brief overview, both for the administrators and the townspeople and the committee itself, of the process.
Thank you. And members of the school committee, we haven't seen each other for a couple of weeks.
Are you on? Press the button.
I don't think so.
Is it green? No. Something? I don't think any. Mine is on. Sally's is on.
Dr. Ryder, sit next to me.
You can use mine. This one. You will now.
There we go.
Okay, that's an extra.
I feel like I'm getting undressed somehow, and I'm not certain why that curtain made me feel that way. Okay. For the community and for the press review, I want to start just by sharing that my takeaway from the work of the Committee of Five, the Tiverton School Committee, this community should be extraordinarily proud of your dedication and your commitment to the process. Well over 20 applicants and 3 different levels of service to each applicant to start, a really detailed paper screen, 7 going forward for full interviews, a semi-final, a 3rd round, and then doing, I think, really hard work, making sure that the person that you've selected is the right fit for Tiverton Public Schools. Throughout the entire process, we talked about confidentiality, we talked about professional integrity, and we talked about the candidate not only being interviewed, but interviewing you. And I am absolutely certain that your candidate of choice this evening is a superintendent that will quickly understand Tiverton Public Schools and continue the absolute fine work that has taken place in this district for a number of years. My final takeaway is that the search could not have gone any better. I really enjoyed getting to know the 5 of you, and I just hope that everybody coalesces around new leadership and a new beginning, because I am certain that the new leadership and the new beginning will be absolute best for children. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Verardi, and I'd like to express our thanks on behalf of the committee for all the hard work you've done and the really skillful leadership you've given to us in terms of working through this process. And I'd like to thank the rest of the committee as well for the hard work everybody did and the honest conversations and for the give and take of the discussion and the fact that we were able to collect around a candidate unanimously and who we all felt is going to serve the best interest of our district. Without further discussion, I'd like to ask for a motion to approve the contract and appointment of Dr. Peter Sanchioni as superintendent of the Tiverton School District.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? Congratulations, Dr. Sanchioni. And so now I would like to ask Dr. Sanchioni to come to the podium, and maybe we could sort of shift it a little bit so that he
Or
can
if you
face the
prefer to
people
sit.
of Tiverton.
Do you want to prefer to sit here so you can face?
Your pleasure.
Yeah, let's have him do that.
Why don't you come up and have a seat?
So we need that.
So we'll allow Dr. Sanchioni to make a few remarks, and then we'll adjourn for a little light refreshment and an opportunity to sort of meet and greet.
Well, thank you, Dr. Locken and members of the school committee. It's truly a pleasure to be here today. I think Dr. Arati said it best. He talked about a match, and it truly was a process of getting to know Tiverton and the school committee getting to know me. and analyzing it from both frames, and them having the confidence in the things that I've done that I can bring here to this district, and also myself looking at the district and thinking, can I work here? Can I do the things that I've accomplished prior in my career and move forward with student achievement, because that's always the goal. And as we continued to get to know one another, I became more and more confident that this was going to be an excellent match. So I'm excited about beginning here. I believe we're working on June 25th as a start date. I'm excited to get to know the administrative team here. I'm excited to get to know the teaching staff. I'm excited to get to know the parents and the community as a whole. And people always wonder, what's the new superintendent going to do right away, right? And change is inevitable, right? Well, I can assure you, change only happens one or two ways, and that's through collaboration and collegiality. There's a number of great things happening in this district, and I need to learn as much as possible about those. I need to learn the things that we can grow in, and when you do that, I believe when you work that way and work collaboratively and collegially with people, you can make the right decisions on the behalf of children. So I'm excited about that prospect, and I'm excited about working here with you. So thank you.
All right, thank you. So, Mrs. Black, yes.
So, I have a little present for you. Just get used to this, because this is how it is.
Yes, get used to her.
We have K through 12 vertical alignment as our goal, and this is 100%. We want to get to that. That's
Everyone-
for every kid. And with this
Absolutely.
amazing staff and these teachers and these students, you're going to love it.
Great, thank you so much. And what a great
Take
goal.
good care of him and put him in your pocket.
It's going right on my desk.
Don't lose them.
All right, any other animals to be offered up?
Yes, I'm sorry, I have one more for Elaine because she graduated
I graduated
Saturday
on
from
Saturday.
the
Finally.
professional development. Elaine graduated, so she got
Oh, at
Get a
Rias?
puppy.
Oh, congratulations.
Rhode Island Association of School
All
Committees.
right, great. Well, congratulations,
Thank you.
Mrs. Pavo. So I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Is there a second? And afterwards, we have some light refreshment, and Dr. Sankiran, I'm sure, will be around to meet all the administrators and community members and chat them up. So all those in favor of adjournment? Vote, Deb, vote, we're adjourning. Thank you.
He's